6. 11 and the disciple James just 4. 6. PR 3. 34. LX6 referred to it, as did the Apostle Paul when writing to the Corinthians 2:8. 21. PR 3. 4. LX6, the Romans row 12. 16, 20. PR 3. 7. 25. 21, 22, and the Hebrews Heb 12. 5, 6. PR 3. 11, 12. Additionally, numerous parallel thoughts may be found in the Christian Greek scriptures. Compare PR 3. 7 with row 12. 16. PR 3. 12 with row 3. 19. PR 24. 21 with 1 PE 2. 17. PR 25. 6, 7 with Lu 14. 7-11. To know Jehovah is the way of life. The book of Proverbs speaks much about knowledge in conjunction with discernment, wisdom, understanding, and thinking ability. The knowledge that it strives to impart and encourage is, therefore, more than mere head knowledge, an array of facts or learning. Proverbs points out that any true knowledge has as its starting point an appreciation of one's relationship to Jehovah. In fact, at chapter 1, verse 7, the theme of the book is set forth. The fear of Jehovah is the beginning of knowledge. Of course, the most important knowledge that one can acquire is about God himself. The knowledge of the Most Holy One is what understanding is, says Proverbs 9. 10. This knowledge goes beyond the mere fact of God's existence and his creatorship, even beyond the knowledge of many facts about his dealings. To know him denotes a deep appreciation of his fine qualities and his great name, and a close relationship with him. Jesus Christ said to Jews who had knowledge about God, "No one fully knows the Son but the Father, neither does anyone fully know the Father but the Son and anyone to whom the Son is willing to reveal him." Mount 11. 27. A knowledge of Jehovah's qualities will deepen one's proper fear of God, and it will bring the realization that Jehovah is deserving of all worship and service, and that to know and obey him is the way of life. The fear of Jehovah is the well of life, to turn away from the snares of death, and the fear of Jehovah tends toward life. PR 14. 27. 19. 23. Jehovah the Creator. Jehovah, in matchless wisdom, is the creator of all things and the decreer of the laws governing these things. So he deserves the worship of all creatures. PR 3. 19, 20. He made the hearing ear and the seeing eye, both literally and in a moral sense. Accordingly, one must look to him in order to see and hear with true understanding. And a person must realize his accountability to the one who sees and hears all. 20. 12. Righteousness. The book exalts Jehovah as the center of all things and the one in whom all righteous principles find their origin. For example, the just indicator and scales belong to Jehovah. All the stone weights of the bag are his work. PR 16. 11. His will as the lawgiver is that honesty and justice rule o textoi acute miritra longo. Proverbs, Book of 705. Contrary counsel, no matter how seemingly wise or plausible, cannot stand against the word of Jehovah. PR 19. 21. Compare Jaws 23. 14. Mount 5. 18. Inspired King Solomon said, "Trust in Jehovah with all your heart. In all your ways take notice of him, and he himself will make your paths straight." PR 3. 5, 6. A man's heart chooses the way he desires to go, but even when he chooses the correct way, to succeed he must look to Jehovah to direct his steps. 16. 3, 9. 20. 24. 10. 23. Having chosen the path of life, the individual should recognize Jehovah's keen interest in him. Proverbs reminds us that Jehovah's eyes are in every place, keeping watch upon the bad ones and the good ones. PR 15. 3. For the ways of man are in front of the eyes of Jehovah, and he is contemplating all his tracks. 5. 21. Not only what he appears to be outwardly but also his heart is examined by Jehovah. 17. 3. Jehovah is making an estimate of hearts. 21. 2. And he weighs the true value of the thinking, motivation, and inmost desires of the person. A book consisting of sections in the form of discourses as well as collections of wise sayings regarding practical matters of life. Though attributed chiefly to King Solomon, Proverbs was not compiled in its entirety until Hezekiah's reign. The excelling value of wisdom. Wisdom, along with understanding, is the prime thing for 5-8. 16. 16 essentials for gaining wisdom. 2. 1-9. 13. 20 benefits that come from wisdom, such as security, protection, honor, and a longer, happier life. 2. 10-21. 3. 13-26, 35. 9. 10-12. 24. 3-6, 13.